I think it was you that I spoke to back in 22 when Halo was coming out. So welcome back.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, a few years.
Can we just chat quickly about Halo? How did that go for you?
What do you mean?
How well was it received? Did you
Oh
manage to
yeah,
get a proper did you manage to get a proper tour in and how did it go?
oh yeah. It was just when this COVID times was ending. So I think the first tour we did is was a US tour, and it was still like I could feel that audience is still a little bit like aware. You know,
Yeah.
some of them wearing masks and things like that. But after that, I think we did another US tour as well and tours in Europe and things like that. So it became like normal to us. So we did quite quite many shows. I don't know how many, maybe 200 at least
Yeah,
from after
right.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How long did that go for and when did you start did you take a break after that or did you go straight into writing the new one? How did it what was your
Yeah,
process?
we always need some like deadline or plan when we're going to studio. So we didn't actually took any break. We had like last show last was it December, and we went to studio like after a week after last show of the Halo album. But of course we had some times in at home as well, so everybody could do some songs to by themselves. But we started to check them out like last like not yeah. Actually, it was, yeah, 1 year ago, springtime or something like that. We
Yeah.
had like 30 songs, and then we let the producer Jacob choose like 12, which we could record. So it's always like that. So
Those 30 songs, were they like all like recorded or just demoed, just ideas? Because it seems a lot. And then you're culling it down
mm.
to how many? Eight, 10 on the new album?
Yeah, it's always we have 25 to 30 songs, and they are like uh, demoed songs, not just ideas, but like songs without vocals yet. But we don't record. We only record like this time 13, and we have so many songwriters in a band. So I think to us it's easier to let the producer choose the songs, whatever songs are, because if we start to argue like six guys, like we have so different opinions about everything, so it's
Yeah.
easier to us. But of course, then it goes like the producer wants, and like this time Jacob wanted like these songs, and we're not complaining. And then the rest of the stuff we had, it goes to trash. We're never gonna like coming back to those
Oh,
songs
okay.
anymore.
That was going to be my next question, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So once they're gone,
Sometimes
they're gone.
yeah. Sometimes some ideas may return, just ideas. But if the song is like uh, it's not chosen one, then then it's
Yeah.
not good enough. So, and it feels old, kind of. So every time we start to do a new album, we want to like start from fresh table, not like picking the old stuff if there's
Yeah.
some
Okay.
nice things.
Right. So once you've got the song selected and you're down to the nitty gritty of recording them, how does it work for you guys? Um, People recording separately, mixed together later.
Yeah, we normally go to studio all together, uh, and we play like the demo guidelines, so to say, and drums when drums are being the like the final thing. But after the drums are done, then we're coming to separately the studio. Like this time, other guys went off, and I stayed like 1 week to record my guitars. Then Oppo came to play bass, and then Esa came. So and after that, it's mixing, but it's always feels like good to have the like basic drum tracking, like if we are all there. But
Hmm.
after that, it's have to be separate. Otherwise, it's too boring. Like spending 4 weeks in a studio without nothing to do. So just drinking beer or whatever you could do.
Borderland. It's coming out September 26th. I've been privileged enough to be able to listen to it a couple of times. I like it very much. So well done.
Thank you.
I tell you what, it's good from start to finish, but a few tracks have jumped out at me. Dancing Shadow, Fog to Fog,
yeah.
Fog to Fog, and
Yeah.
Light and Shadow. They're my favorites. So that album comes out September 26th. You're going straight on the road? Have you been on the road recently? Or?
Yeah, just before that we will play like one show in Turkey, I guess, and after that we have like the rehearsings of the new stuff, and then we start to almost right after album comes out, we are starting to tour with Arch Enemy here in Europe. We are supporting, so that will be maybe 50-minute set, so maybe few new songs only. And I don't know, we haven't argued about set list yet. So, but after that we will have a headline tours in Europe and in USA, I guess, and hopefully in Australia.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Yeah, there's some mentions about it, but
good. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that. With set lists that you mentioned there, it must be getting really hard having the length career that the band has had and all the albums that have been out, cutting tracks, inserting new ones when you obviously have to with a new album coming out, you have to get at least a couple in there. How difficult is it getting, and who makes the final decision? Do you leave it to the producer?
Kind of shouting voting, shout voting. I don't know. Well, it's very hard every time. Everybody have their own favorites, and still there is some songs which our audience wants to hear in every show. It feels like that, and some of songs we are maybe a little bit tired to play. Not like, of course, in a concert situation, it's always like if you get response, it doesn't feel boring. I don't mean that, but like Black Winter Day, we have played that song like 30 years every show almost. But then if we got songs like that, there's always like a lot of fans come to talk and saying that they wanted to hear that song, and so it's very difficult, and I don't have any idea which songs we will be played from this album. We cannot play it like whole album, 10 songs, but I don't know. I think it's the whole album is like strong songs. So to me, it's like personally okay to pick whatever songs from there, but we'll see. But it's very difficult. As you said, we have like 15 albums and only limited time to play. So. And some of the bands like the old stuff, some of the new stuff, and so it's very hard to please everyone, of course.
Yeah, look, I don't envy anybody making up a set list for yourself or for any band, really, cutting out old standards. There's tracks that you expect to hear from every band, and if you don't, there's is there going to be a riot? But yeah, you can't please everybody all the time. Have you been playing the any of the festivals this summer over there, or because you haven't had the album out, you've been having a rest? What's been going on?
Yeah, it's we have been having a break. It's like first one if you don't count the Corona time. First time ever, like since last gig was last December. Then we went to studio, and now we've been waiting for it to come out. So we have like totally empty summer, which is nice for a chance to have like normal summer activities. Going to cabin, whatever. But of course, it starts a little bit feel like, okay, should be nice to do something, but it just increased the motivation, I guess, to the upcoming tours. So, but yeah, no festival gigs in this summer.
Okay. With those festivals, do you have a favorite?
You mean the best festivals or what?
Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't have to be the biggest, but
yeah, yeah.
have you got like one
Well,
that you, if it's on the roster for this year, you go, oh fuck yeah, excellent.
oh yeah, we have those. Like Wacken is always nice in Germany. It's huge and organization is very well done, and I think people are happy to be there. So is Grass Pop, Hellfest, but then is some smaller festivals like in Finland is John Smith Festival. It's been voted for like I don't know how many times the best festival in Finland. It's just like everything works. It's very little. It's like 3,000 people maybe
Mm.
or 5,000 people, but everything works and everybody are like nice and they are thinking about the audience there as well. And of course, Tuska Festival in Helsinki because it's like where we are from, so it's like in a neighborhood. So it feels like home festival.
Do you catch the tram into town?
Yeah, something like that. Sometimes bicycle as well. So,
In all the gigs you've played, is there one memory that you can tell me where like you've come off stage and you've gone, wow, did that just happen? Has there been there must have been an occasion like that. And what was that?
mm, well, yeah. First comes to my mind one special gig we did in Savonlinna in Finland. It's like old castle from 1950, no 90, 1500.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's like opera festival normally, but some years they're taking it like a little bit wider scale. And especially in Finland, we have like a uh, we have like so much audience that it's like almost normal that we could play in opera festival as well. So that was pretty exciting because there was like I think there was last week. I'm not sure was it Pavarotti or something played in the same arena. And there is actually when you're in backstage, there's just small hole. You have to, you cannot walk to the stage. You have to crawl.
yeah.
The,
Right. Okay.
yeah, a few meters because they cannot do changes for that old building. It have to be like the museum, of course.
Yeah.
Don't want to be like reboot anything. So that's one of the remark. Some yeah, that keeps in my mind
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah. I'm glad you answered like that actually, because um, I saw some footage on Instagram the other day of Judas Priest playing at some castle from the 12th century or something, and they're
Yeah,
lifting everything over the walls with a crane.
yeah,
Imagine being the crane operator if you slipped and you knocked a battlement off the top of the fucking castle.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
great. So yeah, that's excellent. You get the opportunity to do that stuff.
Yeah. Atmosphere is like crazy. I don't know how about the acoustics were there, but castle. But people seem to like it. Yeah.
Excellent. If you were starting out now, what would you personally do differently in the music industry? Just say you were joining the band now, knowing what you know now, would you
Mm.
do anything different?
Well, I would read the contracts a little bit better
Mm.
than we did. But we were like 18 years old when we
Yeah,
signed the first contract. There wasn't actually anyone in Finland to help us. Like we tried to get some legal advices because the contract was like this. There was like
yeah,
100 pages, and we couldn't understand the law English, that well, or those phrases. So. But in the other hand, in that position we were at the time, I don't know if we had like any possibilities to change it anyway. Like I don't think
yeah,
that our demo tape was that good, so it was
yeah,
we just signed it. But that's like my son is having a band as well, and uh, I've been trying to like help him with some like advices, what
yeah.
not to do, what to do. So
Mm,
there is a lot of things like that, and of course, don't trust to any like everyone because we had
mm,
some managers in the past who were like they were giving our money, and where we're asking like, where is this money, and why do we want to know? Like, what do you think? So something like that. But musically, I don't know. We've always been just like with the flow. So I think musically every album we have made has been like the one like milestone, and it affects the future records as well. So
Yeah. I tell you what, Amorphis are one of those bands where, I can, you're in the car, you've got YouTube music playing, and the algorithm is sort of suggesting stuff to you. Amorphis will come on, a song I'm not familiar with. And 3 or 4 seconds in, I'm like, oh, that's Amorphis.
Okay. Yeah.
There's not too many bands where I can just nail it just like that, straight off the bat with who it is, because you've got that very distinctive sound, which I don't think a lot of other people have.
Well, I've been heard that a lot, and I'm very glad about it, because that's what we always wanted to be, like sounding ourselves, not like our idols that much, because it makes no sense to trying to be like second best band of certain style. So
Yeah,
I think we try to do things our own way, and taking influences as well, like from different kind of music styles and things like that. So yeah, that's I think I don't know. Yeah, well, there's a lot of a lot of like melodic death metal bands. I really don't know what it's like. What makes us sounding different, but I think it's just like chemistry of the band or the players or something like that.
Well, you
But
definitely got your own sound, and that's good.
Yeah.
Back growing up, was there a time where what album changed it for you? Can you look back and pinpoint a time where you go, where your musical thinking, your musical values, if you like, went, that's the way I'm going to go?
There's few, but the first one was definitely Wasp, the first album. I Wanna Be Somebody. I saw that video like I was 11 years old or 12, and that like why I started to listen like music overall. Like I was like, what is this? And I just had to go to the record store and buy the album. And after that came Iron Maiden and the bands like this. But that was like the big thing to me back in the days. And after that, of course, there was always like some new band which was like game changer, so to say. Like Metallica came, and then like other speed metal bands, and then Slayer, and after that like death metal, Morbid Angel, Carcass, things like that. But after that, it went like all the way to grindcore section. But suddenly I started to listen like Pink Floyd and 70s progressive music, rock music, and after that it just got like wider the scale. I was listening not like just metal, but still that as well. So yeah.
Good answer. Touring. What's the best part of touring, and what's the worst part?
Well, shows, they're always great, even if it's bad show. But and meeting people, our fans, seeing new places when you get a chance, if you have time, and if you haven't been there like 20 times already. But the worst part is traveling and being away from like family and like 7 weeks somewhere. And traveling itself, it can be like very, very tiring in these kilometers, like especially like festival season. Can be like the flights, like 3 hours sleep, then you're going to airport to fly next location, and then you have a show immediately, then you sleep 3 hours, and that's not the nicest part of touring, but I like touring like overall still.
If you don't like flying, short sleep, up early, airport, flying again, it's nothing like that here in Australia.
Yeah, that's. But not last time actually. We had a like day of every show and day of
Oh,
show and
good,
day. So
good.
that's fine. So we got some chance to see something. But the jet lag was, of course, is one thing as well. Like if you have a
Yeah. Thanks so much for having a chat to us about the new Amorphis album, Borderland. Looking forward to its release. Best of luck with it. I really like it. I'm sure it'll go really well for you. And hopefully, you know where we are down here.
yes, I hope to get there fast down under. It's been 12 years, so yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime. Thanks
Thank you.
for your time, and you have a great day.
You too. Thanks.